Imagine the crippled guy. He's the only one capable of throwing.
Can I use enhance ability? I know that doesn't
As
work.
as you start preparing the boat, you notice that the seagull sort of lands on the railing, and it seems to basically yell at every single thing you do. And it's constantly shaking its head at you.
What?
It does a complicated gesture with tail and wings and one leg that you're really not sure how to interpret.
I'm sorry, I don't do yoga, alright? What do you want from me? Can't you see I'm trying to pilot this ship and I'm gonna pull out like a paper hat and shove it on my head?
It basically starts to fly around and like point or like tug at the various ropes that you need to pull to get the mast going, and with its help you sort of manage to
yeah,
you know,
Still
sail the boat.
sideways.
I'm gonna realize, and then like, cause I feel like I'm at the wheel. I'm like,
The helm.
oh, Boris, pull that rope.
Yeah, you don't have a big helm like the big ships. It's one of the rudders at the back, similar to the Viking ships.
Ah,
yeah.
It's
I'll
a
take
little
it.
bigger than a Viking ship with like a little hut essentially in front. But yeah, you have the rudder in the back to steer.
All right. Everyone, watch the bird. Do what the bird does, because I sure as hell don't know what I'm doing.
How am I supposed to fly?
Boris, pay attention. Pulling the rope. Pull the rope. I mean, if you want to attempt to fly, you can do so.
Boris just constantly pulling the rope, doesn't know when to stop. Probably twisting the sail around 360.
Oh god, we're never going to get there. I'm gonna look at the priest and be like, do any of you know how to do this?
Can I have an intelligence check from someone?
We're all very intelligent here.
I got 0.
Here, let's continue the tradition. Anyone wants to go for it.
I've done it, but it's just
You've done
annoying.
That's
I
fine.
can do it.
Sub 10.
Oh, that's a saving
Alright.
throw.
Yeah, that's a saving throw. Give me an intelligence check.
Hey, I've got
and
brains for once.
Also, give me a dexterity check, please.
Easy.
Alright,
so easy.
after rocking the boat a bunch, almost driving into some rocks, almost capsizing it 2 times, you sort of get a grip of how to sail, together with the aggravated seagull that is trying to teach you without being able to talk to you. And you sort of get a grasp on how to at least follow the seagull as it starts to lead you to where you need to go.
Can the seagull sit on my shoulder and point in the direction with its wing?
It refuses.
Damn
It
it.
flies ahead.
Just want to be a pirate. Come on, man.
It flies ahead and like occasionally it comes back to the ship and like gets someone to adjust the sails and stuff. Luckily for you, the weather is fairly nice. There's a light breeze. It's basically the perfect weather for beginners to learn how to sail.
Right.
Which, considering that I roll every day for the weather, you're lucky as hell.
Hell yeah. Alright, cool.
And yeah, it doesn't take, surprisingly enough, even with all those shenanigans, it only takes you about an hour until the seagull starts to circle above a point in the water. And basically wants you to drop your anchor there.
Ooh. Can we pull out the feather?
The ship also has an anchor, but you can use the feather token, yes. Which maybe might be the better thing to do in your situation.
I'll do that. I'll just take out the feather. I wonder how it works. To sort of try to hit the boat with the feather.
Yeah,
Like
you hit the boat with the feather,
blow
it
up.
turns into a huge anchor, but just stuck to the side of the ship in a very inconvenient angle. And you all feel the boat shudder to a halt as the sails are still being pushed by the wind.
Some of us probably fall over because I stopped it.
Yeah,
no
definitely.
I certainly
Yeah.
did because I'm intoxicated, so.
Yeah.
I didn't expect
Most people stumble and fall on their ass and complain a bunch, but you are now above where the bird wants you to be.
Hmm.
I want to run to the side of the boat and look down in the water. Do I see something there?
Do you see anything, Boris?
I'm looking. I'm looking.
Look harder, damn it.
So deep.
Yes, the depths of hell.
You see a school of fish pass by underneath the ship, and that's all you can see.
There's just fish. Is the bird hungry or something?
Don't worry about the bloody bird. We've got a ship to find.
I see
But-
no ship here.
Are you blind? We're on one.
It's called a boat, son. We're on the boat.
Actually, it's
It's a
called
ship.
it's a foldable box.
Even better.
Exactly.
But anyway,
Golly won't steer us wrong.
I'm gonna put on my cape and like tie it up and everything, getting ready for diving, and then get out the metal box and just be like, well, I'm sure you probably want one of these, and I just hand out some capsules, 2 each, for everyone.
To each other.
only 3 of us are going down. The tank can submerge as well, right?
Yes, it can.
Is that limited how deep it can go?
No, it ain't. Tank can go wherever the fuck it wants to go, I'm pretty sure. Let me check.
Yeah, I'm just
Tank for a
looking.
reason.
Yeah, no, it can. Oh, it's up to a depth of 900 feet. If you go any deeper, it'll start to get damaged by the water pressure.
How deep did the bird didn't say how deep the ship was, did he?
I think it's about 200 feet down.
We can take the tank if you want, Shulgig.
No, never mind. Sorry, it is way deeper than that. It is 500 feet.
Oh,
My bad.
Yeah, that's still fine.
That's still
Let's
fine.
take
Yeah.
we're gonna need it, I think.
Who's gonna pilot it?
Shulgig.
Captain Stolgig is who?
I'm gonna take off the hat and just like give it a Shulgig.
It's backwards.
Perfect. Oh. Well,
I was gonna drink that potion of water breathing ahead of
Yeah.
that. And the
Who are you
campaign.
bringing? You're bringing the tank?
certainly bringing the tank. I think Steve,
Who's
Litrix, and everyone else
piloting
should
the-
stay up here.
Yeah,
Captain
who's
Stolgig.
piloting the tank?
Shulgig.
Stolgig is piloting the tank, alright. And you're leaving everyone else up above.
Yep. Tell them
Alright.
to watch over each other. If anyone
That's-
disappears, Litrix.
They will do. He looks at you and then just turns around and just stomps to the back of the ship and like just sits down looking very grumpy.
Bye, baby.
Okay, I chug the potion and jump into the water.
Alright, you jump into the water. And going down after about 30 feet, it starts to get fairly dark fairly quickly. You do have the lights coming from your tank, and I think you have dark vision, so you'll be fine.
Yeah.
The waters here seem to be fairly filled with life. You see many fish just darting around you. You even see a dolphin sort of watch you and then run off as you descend deeper and deeper. And after it is difficult to tell how much time passes, but after a while, you actually notice that the water starts to very suddenly become extremely cold. Can I have a DC 16 Constitution saving throw, please, from everyone, including the person in the tank, who feels the air suddenly cooling?
Was it Constitution you said?
Constitution save, yes.
Are you kidding me?
Alright! You all take 18 cold damage. And can I also have a DC 16 Charisma saving throw from everyone?
Jeez.
Are you kidding me?
Alright, congratulations. You all feel slightly sick, which in game terms means that you have gained vulnerability to necrotic damage.
Oh, great.
What if I have
Boris.
resistance to necrotic damage already?
Then it's just normal now, yeah.
Okay.
You take normal damage now. Boris, give me a religion check. Maybe you can figure out what the hell is going on.
Straight Brokan. Brokan and the D4.
Yes, roll me. Alright. You get this extreme feeling of evil, and you actually recognize it as a very powerful version of the Hallow spell, which basically infuses an area with either, holy or unholy power. But this one seems to be much, much stronger than the spell that you know.
So I can't just dispel it.
You can attempt to dispel it. It is magic. You do know that if it's this powerful, it will be fairly difficult to dispel it. Specifically a DC 19 check. Which, for those that know about dispelling magic, means that the Hallow spell was essentially cast as a 9th level spell.
Yeah, that's a lot. It can be 10 plus 9. Yeah, 19 DC. Now, save it for later.
Might be
Alright.
a dead wizard getting around.
Possibly.
Alright, you keep going down, now being chilled to the bone and feeling very uncomfortable with everything. As even with your dark vision and the light from your tank, the vision just keeps getting worse and worse. You notice there are no more fish around. And you keep going down, and eventually you see something. The rotting skeleton of a war galley's stern looms up from the ocean bottom ahead. The sinking ship broke in half during its descent, its bow section gone missing, but its stern plunged backward into the seafloor like a spike. The sandy bed around the wreckage is scattered with partially buried bones and debris. Yeah.
Can I?
And I can show you. Yes, can you?
Can we see at all if the rift is nearby? Like, does it look like it's outside, or like that? Does the kind of cold spell that obviously we've started to take, get hurt from? Can we like tell if that's emanating from something, or is it just like an overall?
Boris definitely feels it emanating from the ship, possibly from below the ship. Or like inside the ship, basically, since it is stuck into the ground.
Yeah, I sort of point my finger to the ship. First.
Actually, give me a quick perception check.
Anyone?
Anyone who like takes a look around.
Or everyone, I guess.
You can all do that. Alright. Janice and Boris, you notice a polished stone slab poking out of the sand near the ship. Like it's half buried. You notice it because it's literally the only thing around that isn't completely overgrown by muck and other stuff. And it's made out of white marble and it still looks impeccably clean.
I wanna swim closer to it and have a look.
Alright.
Maybe there's something written on it.
There is something written of it in ancient runes, elvish runes. Janice, you can read them even though they're a bit awkward to read.
So can I?
Sorry.
Nah, I
If he wants to read them, that's fine.
Yeah, and the first half, or the bits that you can read that are poking out of the debris, it seems to be a warning about something.
It doesn't entail to what? Rift, but it doesn't say.
If you want to pull out, or if you want to unbury the rest of the slab, you're gonna have to give me a DC 15 strength check to be able to read the rest.
Can the tank do it?
Yeah, actually, yeah. The tank can just grab it and lift it out of the floor. No problem.
Right. Let's do that.
Absolutely.
Boris is gonna like indicate.
Praise the tank. Yeah. And it tells you that in the cavern below there is an ancient rift that has been sealed with magic, and it basically tells people to steer clear and not disturb any of the runes, or else terrible things might happen.
So there's more than one just ruin. Can we kind of like maybe we should float around and see if there's more than one ruin and see if they've been disturbed.
The bird and the wizard were both convinced that the runes have been disturbed because that's why they are undead.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Just wanted to make sure that was the cause. Okay. Well.
And with how sick you feel, you're pretty sure shit's gone.
No. Do we want to inspect the surrounding areas?
Is there any indication that the ruins might be able to be restored? Obviously, I don't think we would be able to do anything about it.
Give me... Okay, first, give me an Arcana check, but I'm gonna tell you now it's fairly difficult. It's, sorry. I say fairly difficult. It's DC 17.
Yeah.
Okay. You have no idea absolutely no idea. You don't even see any runes around. Got nothing. You also don't really see an entrance to caverns or anything. All you see is just the ship stuck in the ground.
Well, I suppose we just investigate the ship, right?
Yeah. Maybe we can find something inside. Like an entrance.
Yeah, the ship is screwed. It broke in into many pieces. You can very easily poke your head in pretty much anywhere. The interior of the sunken ship is a ruin. The decks have all but collapsed, creating a tangled maze where ooze and muck cling to sundered timbers and beams. An eerie, many-colored light pulses from the depths of the hull.
Well, I'm assuming we're gonna have to leave the tank now. Yeah, we're gonna get the tank with this.
I mean, I think the tank can get through. It's only good.
As you are discussing this, can I have some initiatives, please?
All right. Yeah, I just don't want to break anything that might be inside, specifically my bow. Oh, come on, man.
Quality, it will be fine.
At least you're faster than me.
Oh, please.
As some friends pop out, wanting to say hello.
Okay.
Hi.
And I've got to set up this encounter because I'm a noob. Sorry.
It's fine.
Oh, come on, mouse. You've been so good, and now that there's D&D, you're struggling again.
My arrow's gonna work underwater.
Only short distance.
10 feet.
Whatever his
Strength.
Nah, whatever the bow's short distance is. I think long distance is like 600 feet, short distance like 120 for longbow.
Yeah.
I think.
No, longbow is much longer. Longbow is at least 600.
Yeah, for long distance.
Yeah. 150.
But
for
what's okay? So that's all you can shoot.
That's fine.
And I think it's with disadvantage. Hold on. Yeah, you have disadvantage even in normal range.
Yeah, I think.
And
all
it
of them.
automatically misses beyond the normal range.
Yeah.
Unless it's a crossbow, a net, or a weapon that is thrown like a javelin, including spear, trident, dart.
Or a hammer. No, I'm kidding. I know.
No, sorry.
Spiritual hammer, no.
Possibly. So
Imagine
as
if-
you're discussing on whether or not you dare to take the tank in, with Stolgek obviously being convinced that it can fit, some friends pop out of the woodwork. Yes. What is it, Janice?
No, I was just saying, technically we're still in the tank then, right?
Are you all inside of the tank?
I thought
only Stolgek was.
I don't think we can all fit it. Yes,
And also you can't all fit. Someone is still outside.
All right, I'll stay outside the bridge.
Alright. Boris, are you inside the tank or were you outside as
no,
well?
I'm outside.
Yeah,
Alright.
okay. That's what I figured. And you see a guy float out and he's gonna float over here. Swim to Boris. And not too much because that's all his bloody movement.
Shrek.
This guy floats up to you. Stolgeg, Mr. Tankman,
I'm just going through what I can do again.
what is thy desire?
Captain Stoic.
Okay, it doesn't mention anything about diagonal movement, so I'm all good.
Yes, you can move diagonally.
And I'm facing forward at this thing, and I'm gonna throw lever 5, which lets me throw out the claws. 2 claws.
Alright. Let me check the bloody
Damn it.
thing.
That's all good. I think it's 2 d20 plus 8 for the hit, because there's 2 claws.
Yes.
Is that the hit?
Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, it actually tells you what to roll. Perfect, good. I just wasn't sure.
Oh, whoops. Done that wrong.
So the first one definitely hits. Fucking hell. The second one, I'm pretty sure also hits. Yes, the second one also hits. So roll me some damage.
So that's the first one.
Alright.
That's the second one.
Jesus. Ow. Yeah, the tank is anti-grappled, right?
That's if I do the other one. No, I'm doing the forward
Ah,
one.
okay. Alright, you did the forward one. Alright, cool. Alright.
Probably should have
Gotcha,
done
you
the
did the
backward one.
damage one and the other one. Yeah,
That's
yeah,
alright.
sorry, I didn't read it properly. Alright, yeah. Ow. That hurt a lot, actually.
And that's all I got. I can only do the 2. One for moving
Alright.
forward, the other for attacking.
This guy is just gonna chill back here. That's the wrong character sheet. And he is going to... he's not gonna shoot the tank because that seems like a dumb idea. He is going to shoot... Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. He's gonna shoot Boris twice.
Pretty good.
Once and twice.
Nah. 19.
And then it's going to move back into the ship and out of sight. Because it can.
You should like Janice.
Good.
This guy is gonna swim down. And he is going to attack Boris. Once and
Oh, that-
twice.
Okay, I take my words back.
This guy is
Bullshit,
gonna go
get hit,
after
man.
Janice, but can't do much more. Janice!
That's glorious. I am going to grab out my short swords and I'm going to swipe on the dude to the left. Once.
Alright.
And then once again with Colossus Slayer. And then one more time.
Ow. Okay. Two on the left. All of those hit, unfortunately.
Glorious. Take that, you sea heathen!
Oh, no, the last one doesn't hit. Sorry. My bad.
Don't
Also,
take that,
what
you
am
sea
I-
heathen!
No, it's just too much damage. Ow.
Fine. What you get for being
not
a sea
okay.
heathen?
For the heatheness. Boris.
Yeah, I didn't like those 2 hits that landed on me. Just checking my spells again.
Oh wait, is Boris in the
No, I'm not doing
No, it's
No.
not the tank.
He's outside.
not the tank.
I'm
Okay.
outside, yeah. I will give second flame on the guy that hit me twice. Yeah, that's about it. Can't do anything else. Second flame, 9 radiant damage. If only I had healing word. I'll say it for later. No, I'll deal.
Which one are you targeting? The one that...
The one
Sorry,
that
the
hit
one
me.
that... Okay. Let's see... How dexterous is he? Oh, okay. Not at all.
Ah, ah,
Wait.
ah.
Take that.
He burns with holy fire even in this unholy